So The Weeknd just released his new album, which is called Hurry Up Tomorrow, I think. Yeah, Hurry Up Tomorrow. This is, at least I think it is, the last album of The Weeknd. I'm sure the guy behind The Weeknd, Abel, will go on to do different things in the future. But for the time being, this is his last album. And whenever I look at or listen to the top 50 songs globally, this song here, Timeless, featuring Playboi Carti, is always coming on. Written by a shit ton of people, produced by Pharrell Williams, Mike Dean, and Twisco. This is a simple kind of trap style song with some pop elements to it as well. And we will try to create something similar in that kind of style or vein, using trap style drums and some 80s style synths. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm using FL Studio here today, and I know the BPM is 120. And whenever I'm making stuff like this, I always like to start out with the drums, because the drums is such an important part of the bounce of the song, obviously. So let's find a hi-hat here to start off with. I'm going here into my old kind of trap drum kits. I don't really make trap style music anymore. I'm leaning more towards creating pop songs in all different kinds of genres. I feel like this trap style genre is getting somewhat out of hand, so it's getting too boring. But anyway, I will start with this hi-hat here, and we will create some kind of simple pattern. Fuck. I shouldn't swear on this YouTube video or on my YouTube channel. Mess around with the velocity. To give the drums a bit more swing, you can always use this shift knob here in the time section on FL Studio. Just shift that up a little bit, and what that will do is that it will shift the notes here a little bit to the right, to the right, and it will create a bigger swing, or more of a swing in your song. So let's go for a clap. I really like this clap. It's not close enough to the original, but I really like that at the end of the clap there. So just copy that over. And in this song, I think we should go without a kick, because I will use an 808 that has some kind of a kick impregnated, some kind of a kick inside of it. And for that, I will use Sublab, because I think Sublab, the 808s in Sublab is so clean, and they haven't been repurposed so much as these 808s in here have. So this VST here, Sublab, is a perfect VST for creating 808s when you're making pop music, because when you're making pop music, you need it to, or you want it to be more clean than regular hip-hop music. So maybe we should use that deep. So let's try to lower down the, where is it? The sub. Where's the sub? There. Maybe we should go for the sub later, but we'll save that. And let's go to Nexus and try out some of the plugs instead. I like the Bandit plug here. It isn't really 80s sounding, but I kind of like it anyway. We will try to see if we can use a natural minor scale here. The original song is in B minor, so I guess we could maybe we should go for another key, maybe a sharp minor. I like that because it has a lot of movement, but I'm not really sure if that's the plug I want to use, because Dance Sec, this plug specifically, I used a lot when I started to create music back in 2014 or something. So I feel like this is very nostalgic, but at the same time I feel like I don't want to use that right now, so... Oh yeah. I like that very much. I think we should add some kind of lead or pad or something. We have this ambient. Oh yeah. So this will act like some kind of lead on top of the pluck. I feel like we're drifting further and further away from the original song that we were going to create, but anyway, I like this. So why bother? Maybe we should go up a little bit there. And now back to Sublab. But I feel like this bass here, it should... I have used this, what is it called? The Rockstar bass a lot, but I feel like this isn't short enough. So what key are we in? A sharp. Maybe we should go for a repurposed 808 anyway. Something very grimy and short. Let's start with the Bs. Let's start with this. Audio editor. This is a very effective way to find the key of your 808. So let's find another 808. I feel like I really like this. Obviously it needs more of a work, maybe with percussion and everything. Maybe we should add something. Maybe like that. Maybe we should do some kind of a reggaeton style, style percussion loop over that. Let's try it out. I feel like this very much suits the whole song. It feels very dark, and I feel like at some point this 808 should go out like it does in the song, and here we should have a synth bass, and I think the synth bass should be very dark, and it should be something like that. Maybe make it a bit more slidey here. And let's start building out this bass line. What's the deal? Another good thing I think is to add some kind of a pad here as well. What's that beeping noise? I think we should add a pad here as well, in the same kind of line, to make it feel huge in the what is supposed to be the chorus. So pad here, just make some simple chords. Oh yeah. So we have our drums, we have our drums, we have a pad, and we have a synth bass, we have this little plucky thing here, and we have a lead. Is there anything else that we need to create a song of top industry standard? Well, we need, of course, some vocals, because if I were to produce The Weeknd and Playboi Carti right now, and I made this whole song a huge production without them putting down vocals first, then that would be a complete waste of time if they decided to, just pass on this instrumental. So whenever you're working with artists or if you're looking to become some kind of a huge producer or something, I really recommend that you start off by doing as little as possible and try to create an idea that actually works before producing a whole song, because I have spent maybe 15-20 hours on an idea without the idea ever becoming anything. So it's better to start small, create some kind of a vocal melody or write lyrics or whatever your process is, and then you can start to produce the song and, you know, build it out from scratch. And this is what I have learned from 10 years or more, 10 plus years of producing music and studying the greats, studying everyone that is anything in this space. They all start very slow. They start very small, sorry. And then they build a song around a few elements and the vocal. If you look at the producer of Dua Lipa's songs, Ian, I think his name is Ian. He also does this. He starts very small and he starts to create the song around that. Max Martin, everyone does this. So I think you're doing yourself a huge disfavor or unfavor or whatever it's called when you're not kind of creating the song with a few elements here, because if the song isn't good enough as it is, then production won't help. So what I would do right now is that I would connect my microphone here, as I will do, and I will plug in the autotune and compression and everything, and I will start to record some kind of a vocal melody. So let's do that right now. And I'm keeping an eye on the camera here because it can't record forever. So, okay. Maybe I need to microphone here. Microphone. Okay. So autotune. Autotune is missing. Low male. Up. Oh. 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 Oh, 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 oh. And I think one thing that you all should know, and I feel like most of you guys are kind of the same thing as me. I'm not really a singer by any means. I'm just doing this to, God damn, it's so hard to speak when you're. I'm just doing this to kind of illustrate how producers are creating songs. I'm not recording my voice here to become some kind of a singer or whatever it is. I'm just trying to create an idea, and your vocals or your voice is a great instrument, so use it. I know it's so fun. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's so far up. That was someone so yeah, I wanna fit in with soul. I wanna fit in soul. Yeah, I wanna sit soul. I wanna do it. So what am I still gonna say? I put the words in my knees, I put the words in my neck, I put the words in my neck. All I want is that what I feel, all I want is that what I say, all I want is that what I say. I did fucking with the da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 da, yeah. Say was it, all I was it. Yeah, all I was up with a race, all I was up for Tokyo. So after doing that for a while, you will start to come up with melodies that maybe you have heard before, maybe it's something new. Just loop this over and over and over. Try to come up with as many melodies as possible, and then you can start to structure this out. So maybe I find that this melody right here is kind of good. Maybe I think that is a perfect melody for some kind of a bridge. Then I would just structure that out. So first I would start by coming up with the chorus melody, then the verse melody, bridge melody, and everything like that. So structure it out, and it will make it much more easier to write a song that feels cohesive, and it has lyrics that feel cohesive and everything. Because all you have to do after you have the melody is that you will only have to place out the words. And somebody asked me here in the comments about melody math. And the key thing to creating melodies that will stick in people's head is by using a lot of repetition. So maybe if my melody is da 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 da, then I would just kind of repeat myself for 3 times, and on the 4th time I would do something different. So da 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 da. Maybe that was the 3rd time or whatever, but you get the idea. Repetition is what will keep melodies stuck in people's head. Obviously, this song was in way too much of a higher key for my voice, but this is basically the whole process. And whenever I have the vocal melody only, then I could start to produce the song more, to create a more perfect kind of instrumental. And if that works, then we have a project, because right now almost we don't even have a project. So that's how you create a song. That's how you create a song, kind of like the Timeless song by The Weeknd and Playboi Carti. Sorry if this once again feels kind of messy. I'm trying my best to be as organized as possible, but I feel like it's very hard because a creative process isn't organized. So to make this kind of video organized is something that very much bothers me. So yeah, if you want any more advice, if there's anything that you're wondering or some kind of breakdown you want me to do, all you have to do is to comment. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.